Hey guys, Resmith here, and I'm here today because I'm actually not gonna upload Animal Jam today. I'm actually gonna play a new game called Alistair Plus, and it's like a dating sim, and it's really cool actually. And when I found it, I was really happy. So maybe I'll be back. Let me resize this. Okay, here we go. And I played this before, and it was really good. And I don't really like loading the games because I really don't know how to do that, and I don't feel like learning how. So, here we go. New game. Should I do voices? I'm not good at voices. So let me just give you a backstory of the game. So, Rue of the Sword she's playing a game, and this dude takes like an item from the game she plays. So when she does that, she figures out that it's a dude that goes to her school, and she tries to figure out who it is. And actually, it's really funny enough. It's always the same dude, but for the ending, it's really dramatic. And if you don't get the same thing, if you don't do it correctly, it gets really. I can't really explain it without revealing anything. So you know. Rue of the Sword, heal please. Fiona Wings casts holy light. Thanks. No problem. But are you really sure we can do this? What do you mean? Rue of the Sword uses blade of 100 strikes. Man, this is weird. Okay. We've been fighting for so long. I think this boss might be too much for us. Are you kidding? He hardly has any HP left. Yeah, okay. Rue of the Sword uses Swift Slash. But I'm almost out of MP, and I don't have any more recovery potions. TT. Maybe we should train more before we try this boss again. But I really want that blessed stone. Rue of the Sword uses blade of 100 strikes. Rue of the Sword. Besides, it's almost out of HP. I bet I could get it with one more attack. Fiona Wings. But aren't you out of skill points? Don't worry. It'll only take a minute to recharge, and I can take him down with another Swift Slash. If you say so. Maybe I should do, and if you figure out the voice that I do for another guy, it's going to be really interesting, so maybe I'll figure it out. Rue of the Sword. Alright, all charged up. Here I go! Rue of the Sword uses Swift Slash. Alistair uses Blade of Darkness. Alistair has defeated the troll of Mount Morning. Alistair, yep, this is the villain right there. Alistair. Alistair Plus. Rue of the Sword. So this is where you meet the it's either antagonist or protagonist. I don't remember, but the bad guy. And this is Alistair, but he looks completely different from in real life. So yeah. It's really gets interesting, and Alistair has received a blessed stone. Rue of the Sword. ... Yeah. Okay, so there we go. Sorry. Okay. Rue of the Sword. What the was that? I don't really think it's appropriate for me to like cuss on here, you know. So yeah. What the was that? Hey, you, Alistair! Huh? That was my kill you! If you don't know what the words mean, I'll probably like input them later, but you know, I don't know. Ah! The sensor! Rue, calm down before you get a warning from the global moderator. Yeah, Rue, you wouldn't want the mods to come down on you. Shut up. You're the reason I'm mad in the first place. Oh, why is that? You know very well you stole my kill, and you know that blessed stone is rightfully mine. The way I see it, I saved you from getting killed in a boss battle. You saved me? He was about to strike, and you were too busy powering up to notice. And from the looks of your friend's stats, she doesn't have any MP to resurrect you. If I hadn't come along when I did, you'd find yourself waking up in some town with 15% less experience than, as your normal online game. Like, this is sort of like maybe Wizard 101. I don't know. I don't play Wizard 101. Yeah. So I'm not cool. Rule of the Sword. ... There's music on here somewhere. Where? No, I don't want to quit. No, I don't want to quit. Didn't that thing just ask me that? Okay, that's good. No. Does this thing not like me? Come on. There you go. Rule of the Sword. ... You're welcome. I'm not thanking you, idiot. And it's not censored, so I can legally say it. Fiona and I were doing just fine on our own, and I want that blessed stone. Well, it's mine. No, it's mine, and I want it back. Rule of the Sword has challenged Alistair to a duel. Are you sure you want to do this? Don't tell me you're scared. I just feel bad beating you down, that's all. Well, you don't have to worry about that, if you insist. Alistair has accepted Rule of the Sword's challenge. Connecting to PvP Arena. Disconnected from server. Exiting game. I stared at the screen in shock for a few moments, trying hard not to let out a scream. Finally, I slam my hands down on the table. The keyboard in front of me shakes, and a student using the computer next to me stares at me in surprise. What? I glare at him, and he quickly looks away. So, this is where you meet your first person, and, thought so. The computer lab is surprisingly empty right now. I glance at the clock on the wall. Lunch will be over in 10 minutes. Figures. I always lose track of the time when I'm playing Rivenwell online. I don't think Rivenwell is a game, but I think it might be it's probably related to another game, trust me. Still, darn the school's spotty internet connection. I'll bet that I automatically forfeited that duel, and that Alistair jerk must think I'm some sort of coward. I refresh the screen, but the blinking message on my monitor informs me there is still no internet connection. Ugh. What if it's not a clean disconnect? Alistair could be hacking away at a poor, defenseless Rue. I bet he would, too. I have to get back online right now, but it's not like refreshing my screen over and over is going to make things magically work. I need an expert. I scan the computer lab, looking for someone that might know what they're doing. Aha! Oh. At the far end of the lab, leaning back in a dark corner, a guy is typing away furiously on his machine. I think I've seen him before. He's in here a lot, especially when the computer games club has meetings. So for this exam, there are like these three types of guys, and this dude is the geeky guy, and in every single gameplay, as long as you do it right, it always has a good ending unless it's not good. So I already read that. I quickly approach him and flash my most charming smile. So, a cute girl, new to guy, he must be attracted, right? Yeah. Hello. He doesn't respond. Hello? I heard you the first time. Then why didn't you answer me? I did. I nodded. Well, since this is a sim date, I can't really see that. No, you didn't. No, you just weren't paying attention. Is this conversation going anywhere? He's also a cold and cruel guy, trust me. I didn't really like him at first. Ugh, this guy is so rude. No wonder he spends so much time with computers. I bet he doesn't even have a girlfriend. Well, too bad, because if you complain about his girlfriend, you end up being his girlfriend. Well, if you do it right. Yeah, you're in the computer games club, right? He raises an eyebrow if I just asked a painfully stupid question. I'm the president of the computer gaming club, Travis, or haven't you noticed? Oh, I didn't know. I'm surprised. You're always in here in the lab playing your silly little online game while we're meeting. Well, I suppose you never paid it. I can't read. But I suppose you never bothered to pay any attention to us, though. Otherwise, you would have known. Right. How on earth do the other members put up with this guy? So you know how to fix computers, right? God, this is really hard. I'll be right back. So yeah. I'm not a commenter, so I had to go get something to drink, and I got chocolate milk, and hopefully it's not expired. So you know how to fix computers, right? His eye twitches, only slightly, but it's obvious that he's annoyed. Dull? Maybe. Well, the internet is down. Travis lets out a long sigh, rubbing the sides of his head slowly before he turns to face me. Listen, how do you spell this? Marai? Let's go with Maru. Yeah, Maru. He shakes his head if he doesn't really care. Fixing computers does not work the way you think it does. He measures each word out slowly and carefully as if he's speaking to a small child. Ugh, what should I do? Last time I did this, I played on this pride, but I feel like, let's argue with him, because I don't know what happens when you argue with him, so. I know how computers work. I'm just asking to see if you can get the internet working again. Is that so much to ask? You know what? Yes. Yes, it is, because it's not my network anyway. Okay? Oh, so all the times you were... Oh, so all the times that you were... That there were computer problems during your club hours and you rushed off to fix it magically became your network? ... Believe it or not, I was paying attention. Fixing a computer issue is different from rebooting a network connection. But seeing as you hold so much faith in me, I'll see what I can do about the internet connection if you solve a quick puzzle for me. A puzzle? Yeah, I imagine you are in one of those silly online games, and there are two classes, knights and demons. That's pretty much true. Knights and demons are exactly the same in all ways but one. Knights always tell the truth, and demons always lie. So, you run into two of these guys, and you know that one of them must be a knight and one must be a demon. How? He rolls his eyes. You just do. Anyway, you're only allowed to ask one yes or no question. How do you figure out which is the knight and which is the demon? You ask one if he's a knight? Wrong. Now, if you excuse me, I have to get to class. I suggest you do the same. Wait, is there even a right answer? I wonder. He grabs the messenger bag from the ground, slings it over his shoulder, and walks off. God. Before I have any time to think about this puzzle any longer, the warning bell rings. I grab my books and dash off to class. So, that is Travis, and as you can see, he does not like you that much. And he never really starts to like you until like later on. So anyways, I slide into the empty seat left in class just as the bell rings. Phew, safe. Actually, I feel like I'm gonna stop here because, I really have nowhere else to go. So, here. The teacher begins her lecture, and whatever that word is, ignore her, contenting myself with doodling a series of flowers on my handout. So there we go. And save. An empty slot number 1. There we go. And we'll pick back here, and we'll pick up here, and I've saved this. So yeah, I've saved it, and we'll come back to this later. And if you don't know what that is, this is called R-E dot, then those two dot thingies, like dot, you know, dot, Alistair, ++, and it's free for download, and it'll be in the description. And yeah, hope you guys have a good day, and if you people live in Indiana, or it's really raining right now, like really raining, so yeah, bye.